Welcome back, trainers, and the next community day has been announced, like we discussed in the last video, which is going to be Magikarp, if you couldn't tell. All right, so if you're thinking, you got to be joking me, is this a troll announcement? Absolutely not. We've been seeing these kind of patterns, and there's even more news behind it for the people who do not really like PvP. The move is going to be, well, revolving around PvP, so we're going to be getting into that. Also, stick around because we're going to be going over Mega Evolutions and Level 50 actually being discussed by Niantic themselves in a literal video, which we're going to be taking a look at. You don't want to miss that. Very interesting stuff, as we all been waiting for news regarding the level increase. Now, this image made by LeakDuck, very nice. I'll have a link down below to their Twitter. This is going to be on August 8th from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. local time, including a 2-hour period in which you can evolve it afterwards to get the move Aqua Tail, as you can see here. Absolutely useless for raiding. Now, let's take a step back and think about this. Well, what about Mega Evolutions? Because we're going to be getting that. So how good is Mega Gyarados going to be with Aqua Tail? Is that going to be better than Hydro Pump? No, definitely not for raiding specifically, okay? Then for the bonuses, of course, the increased spawns for Magikarp and ×3 catch Stardust, 3-hour incense like usual. ×3 catch Stardust? Are you kidding me? I don't care what Pokemon they pick. I don't care if it's Rattata. I will take the 3 times catch Stardust and stack it up. Now, oof, typical stuff, folks, regarding the catch 3 Stardust. I mean, do we need to go over those tips every single time, right? And then the Community Day box, which is going to have an Elite Charge TM if you so choose to purchase one of those. Personally, for myself, I do every single time. I know it's, a bit pricey, but, I have to stack those Charge TMs, the Elite ones, as much as I can whenever the opportunity does arise. And then, yeah, folks, of course, they're going to have that 99-cent deal or equivalent in your area, and then it's going to yield you extra Magikarp candies because evolving Magikarp is going to cost you 400. So what do you want to do? Do you want to just evolve a bunch? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're going to go ahead and go over the kind of ranks for PvP as it is now without Aqua Tail. So in the Ultra League Open meta, you have the Shadow that is going to be above the regular one, but that's not going to be the case for Master League here. So it's going to be good up against Swampert, Poliwrath, Charizard, Cresselia, and a few others. Dragon Breath, calling for that. And then Crunch and Outrage. I personally run mine with Dragon Breath, Crunch, and Hydro Pump. So if I did run one in PvP, I would probably go Dragon Breath, Crunch, and Aqua Tail, giving it more of a spam ability, as well as going up against Cresselia. That was like my, or not Cresselia, sorry, the Togekiss. That was like the biggest issue in the Premier Cup. So taking a look at the Premier Cup in the Ultra League, which we're going to be seeing, and we're also going to have a Flying Cup, which we do not 100% know what league it is going to be, maybe Ultra League, but, this is going to be doing okay. But if it comes down to the Flying Cup, Gyarados is part flying, but it's not going to be doing so hot. I personally think you have Aerodactyls. Yes, you can hit it with super effective Waterfall or Aqua Tail, but then you also have Zapdos, which is going to absolutely annihilate Gyarados. And, well, obviously Zapdos is going to be eligible because it is going to be a flying type. That is not the Premier Cup. Flying Cup, they did not announce that Mythicals or Legendaries cannot be entered, so I'm just going off of that, right? So Gyarados, as far as I can see with Aqua Tail, I may be playing it as being something horrible, which it's not. It's giving it a nice spammy move with Stab instead of going for Hydro Pump every single time, which is going to cost so much energy, and Gyarados is already kind of squishy, so it's going to be able to actually hit the opponents. It hits hard, but it really can't take a hit. So as far as Aqua Tail is concerned, this is going to be okay, but it's not going to be something super game meta changing here for PvP, really. All right, so pretty interesting stuff. Make one for each league, and that's about it, I would say. All right, and then taking a look at its Mega Evolution, let's go over the stats. Max EP 3,958, HP 197, attack 266, and defense 225. All right, so like I said, we are going to be going over some of that information that somebody from Niantic themselves stated regarding Mega Evolutions as well as level 50s. So pretty awesome. And they will state the fact that you will be able to make it evolve the current Pokemon that you do have. Some people had a concern that, oh, we're going to probably have to raid for them, which honestly, no disrespect to anybody who said that. I just don't I just never thought that that would be a thing. I mean, Mega Evolutions are not something to be permanent, but to just have temporarily for that battle. So Mega Gyarados, pretty beastly. As you can see, it is dropping the flying type and picking up the dark, so it is going to be water and dark type. So that crunch that it does have is going to be fantastic. And then in PvP with Aqua Tail and a Gyarados with a decent attack stat, it's going to be hitting things pretty hard. So very interesting Pokemon here, so make sure you get ready. Maybe you're going to walk it to get it to best buddies. So can't wait for that. But with that said, let's take a look at some of the images that were found by Pokeminers a while back regarding a level 50 increase. Now, some people were thinking, okay, well, I've been grinding my butt off, lucky egging after I turned level 40. When the level increase does come out, I'm just going to jump up. But as you're going to hear in a moment, that's not the case, folks, all right? We were talking about this, and I figured something like this was going to happen. So all the people that have been grinding that XP past level 40, all those lucky eggs, it is going to be, not going to say for nothing, but you're not going to just jump up levels, as he is going to state here in just a moment. So you have the various different rewards, which will more than likely, I wouldn't say change, but why do you need a lucky egg at level 50? I mean, seriously, why do you need a lucky egg? But anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the video discussing Mega Evolutions and level 50.
Hey everybody, my name is Matt Solomon. I'm on Team Mystic. My favorite Pokemon is Lotad. My favorite Pokemon type is Grass. There's a ton of stuff I could probably add about my Pokemon fandoms, but I'm the lead product manager of Pokemon Go. Yeah, we're really excited for Mega Evolution. It's been really important to us as developers and fans of the franchise to get this one right. So it's something that we're spending some time on. One thing I can confirm is that your existing Pokemon today will be the ones that will be Mega Evolving. So the Charizard you got at the very beginning of the game, your first Charmander, or the one that you evolved during Community Day, those are all viable candidates. They can all be Mega Evolved. We're excited to get that feature out to you in more detail soon. Level cap. Yeah, and this has been something that's been in discussion for a very long time. The right way to do a level cap increase has been the topic of much debate internally. For us, the most important piece that we wanted to land was we don't want the level cap to increase and then all of a sudden people just sort of get set to their new level and that's sort of the end of it. We do want the experience to feel a little bit different past level 40 than it has felt up to level 40. So fundamentally, getting level 41 and beyond is still going to require effort. That's really what levels are intended to display, is how much effort you put into the game. And so that effort economy is still very important for us, but it's not going to be as simple as just grinding XP through the ways that you might be used to. So the experience should be a little bit different, and we're excited to announce more of that later this year.
All right, so there you have it, straight from Niantic themselves, stating that it is not going to just jump up in levels when it does arise for the new level caps. Now, for myself, I've got a decent amount of XP, 183 million plus, and I don't grind for XP, guys. I don't go around trying to hit all those raids back when we had those XP events with lucky eggs, getting those stupid amounts of XP from the legendary raids. If you did do that, I mean, you do you. I personally just didn't care. I just, that's, yeah, simple as that. I don't do, I do a ton of raids. We'll look at those medals here in a moment, but I'm certainly not on the top for my local area because I just don't want to do thousands upon thousands of raids, which I've done thousands, but not up into the, in a lot of raids. Some people just do a lot, all right? And, to each their own. Personally, I still need to work on a few things. Now, take a look at some of my medals here, which I think getting up to the next levels is going to require you to potentially have to have gold in some badges, and some are just going to simply take forever to do. I don't think Unknown is going to be a part of it, or Giovanni. Although Giovanni might be a part of it, getting, all of those. That's just, everybody's going to have the same kind of progress for that one. My Unova badge here, I just haven't evolved Pokemon. That's why I haven't gotten that. So it's not like I'm so far behind or something. And then we have Champion badge, a little over 2,000 raids. And then for my legendary raids, we have about almost 2,500, which that's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of cash, including everything else that I am putting into this, like buying Pokeballs. So anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Get hyped for level 50, Mega Evolutions, and Magikarp Community today. 3 times catch Stardust. Let's get it, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.